This is Jonathan Aggie with Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Tony Sims. 12 rounds in the bank there for Conor Benn on his Las Vegas debut. An assessment of how it went?
Yeah, like you say, 12 rounds in the bank, and it was good that he'd done the 12 rounds for the first time. I felt Dobson was very defensive-minded, so it made it very difficult to look good against him. He tucked up a lot and never really done that much. You think he had a couple of rounds in the middle where he had a go, but apart from that, he didn't really seem to want to win the fight much.
He had a quite a slick style. Is that good preparation? I was saying to Eddie, for the bigger names who have that slick American type of style.
Yeah, as you say, he had a slick style, and he turned the shoulder well, but he never really done much. So it was a bit disappointing, really, because obviously we train for 12 rounds, but obviously when you watch Conor Benn, he always wants to take a fighter out, and with the explosiveness that he's got, but he couldn't really get hold of him properly, and he weren't firing back to engage much, so it was a bit difficult, really.
But overall, happy with how it went tonight?
Yeah, it's good. 12 rounds, experience. It's good to get in there and do the distance, and he won virtually every round, so it was a good experience for him.
I know in the press conference, Eddie and Conor were kind of not really wanting to talk about Eubank Jr. It's been spoken about to death, but for you, is that the fight? Is it a Devin Haney next? What would you say your preferred option is?
Well, everyone wants to fight Conor Benn. Everyone calls him out, so whatever makes the most sense. I'd like to see Conor Benn fight for a 147 title, which is his main. Every fighter's main objective is to go and win a world title. But it's whatever makes sense, really. Whatever matchroom put to us financially, and fighters do this for financial reasons. That's their job. So whatever makes the right sense and makes the right numbers, that's what we'll look at next.
And that title could be against like a Boots Ennis or something like that. Do you fancy that fight?
Well, as I say, whatever matchroom put in front of us, we'll sit down with them and then look at the numbers.
And moving down, George Liddard, what did you make of his performance tonight?
Yeah, he fought another unbeaten guy, and it was a good experience for him. He won every round, and at that stage of your career, he's only young and 21, and it's a big experience for him coming over here, training, sparring, and beating another unbeaten kid.
And Jimmy Sains looked really good as well. What did you think of his performance?
Yeah, Jimmy's a good fighter. He's a top amateur, and he's explosive. We know he could punch from the amateurs, and same thing again. He's had a really good experience here, sparring with good fighters, and he put his punches together well and got rid of him.
And a really big KO as well.
Yeah, exactly. He was a good KO.
Yeah. Just finally, Tony, it was announced again that Fury Usyk's back on for May 18th. Don't know if you're aware of that, but it's back on. Yesterday you said that he needs probably about 6 weeks for the cut to heal. So is that enough time, do you think, from now to May 18th?
Probably, yeah. What's that, 12 weeks away?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably 12 weeks, yeah. And like I say, it probably takes 6 weeks for that to start sparring again. So, yeah, I think he'll be able to do it. Obviously, I've got Joe Caldina on that card, and we've had a really good camp, and we're coming towards the end of the camp, so it's a bit disappointing for us. So we'll just have to reboot again for the May the 18th card.
Yeah, I mean, how do you do it now? Do you give him a few weeks off? Or?
Yeah, a couple of weeks off and then start rebooting again, yeah.
And, just finally, with Fury suffering the cut, does that, in terms of Usyk, is that an area do you think he's going to target, or does this make Fury more focused this time? I don't know. Does it affect anything going into that fight?
No, I don't think so. It just, when you get the cut eyes, you have them stitched up, and like anything on your skin, they normally heal up, and I'm sure he'll have a good surgeon stitching him up, and they'll know what they're doing with it.
All right, Tony, appreciate your time, and I'll speak to you back in the UK, hopefully.
Thank you very much.